Hey everybody, it's me, Tastic. I made a poll, which was my first mistake, and then I let you guys vote, which was my second mistake, and I put Gothfield as one of the options, which in turn was my third mistake. Here is your Gothfield. So when you look up Garfield or Gothfield, a lot comes up. A lot. So, I decided to draw both a Garfield and then a Garfield Goth. A Gothfield Goth girl and Gothfield, just as is. I had already drawn him and a general outline of what I wanted the pose to look like, and didn't record it because I am a idiot. But don't worry about that. I didn't know which Gothfield to go with, so she's kind of my own Gothfield. She's my own interpretation of what I think a Gothfield would look like. So have fun with that. She has some of the basic dress code stuff for a Gothfield, which is, you know, the fluffy hair, you gotta have the ears, there's the tail, there's piercings, there's, fishnets, and shows off a lot of her skin. So I made sure to include those elements of Gothfield. I love Garfield's tail a lot, just in general, as is. I'm kind of finalizing and making sure that everything looks right in the sketch. So that is erasing all of the, like, the baselines, the template, I guess, that I had created for myself. Do I know how to draw people in this pose? No. Did I just look at someone in this pose and then copy it how I saw it? Yes. And you can do that too. I don't care. Anyway, let's move on to the line art. I hate line art so much. I feel like the hardest part in doing line art is starting line art, because the starting line art kind of determines how the rest of the image is going to go. And as you can see, it looked kind of too thick with the nose and mouth that I made it, so I changed the brush size. And I originally wanted like big, huge lashes, and then my pen broke again, so I had to restart that. Apologies. Yeah, I try a lot of new things for this speed paint, so this is actually one of my longest speed paints, I think, that I have done just from all the extra stuff that I added, not necessarily from the actual sketching or drawing part, but just how much of the tools in Fire Alpaca that I test and see how they look with this character. I also hate drawing eyebrows twice. I hate drawing anything twice, so I normally just copy and flip it. If it's the exact same thing, then I tend to just copy paste it. I originally was gonna have her with long hair, but then I decided this like bobby cut was way cuter. I'm gonna do a lot of changes from the sketch to my final. That happens a lot. Like this, I had got. How do you say that shit? This piece of hair. I'm not even gonna attempt to say it. I made it like an actual like solid piece that goes up there instead of just a line, like my other characters have. Because I'm lazy. And if there's something in front of the face, you don't even have to draw the whole face. You know, it's not like someone's gonna take a ruler and be like, the chin doesn't match up with the chin line on the other side. Shut up. Shut up. It looks good. Who cares? Who cares about the sense making? There is no sense making in art. Who cares? Moments when I do like a lot of back and forth looking at, because I'm looking at a picture of Garfield, because I wanted to have more Garfield nodes than Goth nodes for the ears. I want it to be as accurate as possible. I'm also an idiot and don't know how to make it look good, but that's okay. You know what? It's fine. It's only been 7 minutes so far. Dang. It takes forever. I'm the worst. Bro, it's not that hard. It's not this difficult, I promise. I hate how I draw, bro. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I make things more difficult? I don't get it. Why am I literally the worst? I'm still struggling with this ear. See, I just copy flip it. Obviously, because if I had that much trouble on one ear, why the hell would I draw it twice? And I'm also repositioning it because it does look awkward, just from the angle that her head is tilted at. The position where the ear is doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I fix it. So first I make it a little smaller, I move it to the side, and then I add a piece of hair to put in front of it so that it's not my problem anymore. You can fix all of your problems by adding hair. You can fix a lot of problems by adding hair. Or details or anything like that. Then I add her piercing. I originally had 2 on that side, but it looked a little cluttered, so I just changed it to 1. Why am I doing that? Why the hell am I doing that? It's not this hard to draw a circle, I promise. Okay, it's a little difficult to draw a circle. We're finally moving on from the head, because that took ages. That took so long. Why am I like this? It's not this hard to draw a circle, but it is hard to draw a circle when your pen wants to fuck up. This decides that it wants to, you know, have a mind of its own, wants to move out and get its own house. And I gotta explain to it how the economy right now is shit and it needs to listen to me. And then my pen works again, because he knows I'm right. The arms don't make any sense. Who cares? It's got the illusion of her holding him. It works. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's my motto when I draw. It's just, I don't care. And by I don't care, I mean I care too much. Obviously, I'm taking the time to make this strap stand out a little further than her shoulder. Why? I don't know. Will anyone notice? No. Would it have mattered if I would have just kept it flat? No. But does it make me feel better? Yeah. So it's gotta be how it's gotta be. Why is her shirt ripped up like this? I don't know. But it's cute. And I want this shirt. If it would have shown a little more on the front, my Gothfield, obviously she's got to have the signature like lasagna marketing on it, because all the Gothfields have some kind of like lasagna themed thing because of Garfield. They're like, oh, we just made a goth girl with Garfield ears. We gotta add something else Garfield to my design to count it as Garfield and not just some woman with Garfield ears. Let's add lasagna merch. And I was going to do that too. And then I realized something. There's more to Garfield than lasagna. He hates clowns. He wants all of them to get shot in the street. Garfield is a very complicated cat. I gotta censor this whole part. I gotta blur this whole part. I can't let you guys watch me outline toes. I also didn't want to draw the toes twice. 'Cause fuck you. I can do what I want. The copy-paste tool is there, and I'm gonna use it. The tail! We're on the tail? We're on the tail? Okay. Where does it attach? I don't know. Do I care? No. I just wanted to draw Garfield's tail twice, okay? I love Garfield's tail. It's such a good design. It's so fun. I love it so much. It's one of the greatest character designs ever made. Oh, I do use a different brush for like the weird line thingies on both my Gothfield and Garfield. Just to add some texture. I thought I could play around with some texture. I do it for a couple different things too. So that brush is not going away anytime soon because I fell in love with how it looks. As you can see, the outline for the Garfield plush is in that pencil style, just so that the outlines of him and the outlines of her would kind of look a little different, so I can determine who's who when I'm drawing them because I have them on separate layers. When it came to dressing up Garfield in a goth style, I had a blast figuring that out.
Are you making Bazooka Resort?
Yeah.
That's actually a really good line.
Thank you.
Like, I don't know a whole lot about drawing, but...
You know enough.
Yeah.
You know that it's hard.
My one critique is not big enough hoops.
That's everyone's critique.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, buddy? I censored the feet. Fuck you.
this and then fuck you no feet. I mean, like caption no fuck you no feet.
I should just draw a new Tastic reaction image that says "fuck you, no feet."
I like that.
But that takes time and effort, and I hate putting time and effort into my things, as you can see.
This playtime?
I'm recording.
It's open wide.
No. I wanted to censor this part too.
Redacted. Can you do that with the nose?
What do you mean? What did I do?
You made it. The wheat line. You weren't kidding about these layers. There's like at least 10. Holy shit.
Yeah. I love how Garfield looks here. He's so smug. He's like, yeah, I got a bitch.
Oh, you haven't even
And
started
you don't.
coloring.
No, I'm on the line art.
It's a long video.
It's almost like it took a long time to make the art.
Is Miss Jackie soft enough?
Yeah, the audio's fine.
Did you just take it and reverse it?
Yeah, cause fuck you! I don't want to draw it twice. If I got the tools,
That's
gonna do
actually
it.
really fucking cool.
I gotta make it look right. I'm a perfectionist, and I hated how it looked like 3 times, and it's still in the same. Like, I even tried redrawing it,
Yeah.
and it's still in the same exact spot. Because I'm an idiot. Hat hair.
Hat hair.
Ew.
Well, I'm drunk.
You are?
Yeah.
How?
Fucking light reading it.
Oh no, you only had 1 twisted T.
That wasn't twisted to this 10%.
Oh no, not the 10%. 10%.
You should have given a mustache.
No.
A goatee.
No, that's like, what is that, hipster field or something. Maybe like hipster.
So is Garfield and Garfield? It's 2 versions of Garfield.
So it's Gothfield and
Wait,
Garfield.
Gothfield is Garfield.
Gothfield is a goth Garfield.
Right, but then that's normal Garfield.
Yes, and he's dressed in goth attire to help his friend.
Now, how come that's a circle, but that's a spike?
Because it's the illusion of it facing forward. It would have just been a circle.
You're so...
You're a circle!
How come Garfield has bigger tits than Gothfield?
Because he always has bigger tits.
Did you give him bunny slippers?
No, those are not bunny slippers.
They look like bunny ears right now.
What's the sketch, baby?
You're a stitch.
You're a sketch!
Oh, they don't look. You know he has a pet stuck at him. That's a teddy bear.
I know.
You should have given him the teddy bear.
And then
had him be held by Gothfield.
And then Gothfield have an Odie. A bigger Odie.
That's
holding her. And it's like a fat bitch.
Make Gothfield really fucking fat. Like,
They already have that. Just look it up.
it's called Fuda.
That is not what Fuda is.
I thought Fuda meant fat fat until they pop Fuda.
That Pop does not start with an A! That is not what Fuda is, babe.
Until they explode.
That is...
Fat until they
Explode doesn't start with A either.
Fat until they...
Abstract.
No.
Eh.
Wait. Fat until they adios.
That's not what that is. Adios?
So no piss play?
No, not right
I
now.
don't want to open the line.
Not yet.
Okay, bye-bye.
I am thirsty.
That running water is drinking.
You're a pisser. You piss boy. Where are we? Oh, we're on the shoes.
Yeah.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Is this how commentating on speed paints work? You stop commentating on them and your boyfriend comes in, is like, hey, you wanna drink my pee? And are you pissing while looking at me in the eyes? That's disgusting! I hate you. I'm asserting these nuts. We're still on the shoes? Man, I take forever to draw.
You make it go.
Man, I already got it set at a speed that I like.
So then that's on the viewer's fault. Maybe.
They can speed it up themselves.
Yeah. You should make the thumbnail of Mr. Beast react.
Oh, I should. I fucking hate Mr. Beast.
It's so hard.
good.
Next time.
Yeah? Mouth. Okay. I also didn't know what angle that was at. What angle are the shoes at? Fuck you, that's what angle they're at. They're at whatever angle I think they are.
Yeah. Cheesy tofu.
Oh, fuck yeah, I love my cheese balls. Mmm. That's a good fucking...
We're eating cheese.
That's a good fucking cheese ball. Where are we?
She looks like a mouse.
You're a mouse!
You're doing whiskers.
That makes sense later. You've already seen the final product.
I honestly don't remember it.
What do you mean you don't remember it?
Not.
I showed it to you and you already forgot it? That's how much you care. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how much
There was no boobs. I lost it.
You always lose interest when there's no titties.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, I also don't have titties.
Because you're a man. Okay, fantastic. Shit. Then you spilled the hot balls everywhere.
I didn't spill no hot balls. You sounded like heavy when you did that. Oh.
Ow.
I gotta re-record this whole damn thing. Uh-huh. Like, I'm on Garfield's actual tale now, and I haven't been saying anything about my process, and everyone's gonna be so confused when they start skipping ahead in the video. Like, the beginning of my video, I'm talking about it, and then this far out, it's like
I'm
talk about piss and shit and balls and.
That tail goes in her butt. It's not a real tail. That's a plug. You're welcome.
No. No, it's not! It's not! It's not!
Actually a dude? Because there's no tits around.
It's not a dude!
Gothfield is a dude.
My Gothfield is a man.
And he's wearing a butt plug.
I like the Garfield jump scare that just happened in the video. It's like, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Why are those outlined in white? It'll make sense later. You're a Rick moment. You left your phone here.
Can you bring it to me?
No! So I'm just making sure all the line art is not over the other line art so that it doesn't look weird. And then I color her completely.
Get a burger with honey mustard. Get a burger with no honey mustard. Get a burger with no honey mustard. Okay.
What are we doing? We're coloring? Oh my god, I'm like the worst colorer ever. I want to give her bags under her eyes because every hot goth has bags under her eyes. She's not wearing any makeup. Unlike a lot of other goths who wear a lot of makeup. She has no makeup. Why? Because she's a bad bitch. Why does Garfield also have piercings? I don't know. I like them. I like how the Garfield that I chose to use for color matching is in like the sexiest pose ever. That was for my personal pleasure. I was drawing with one hand here. If you know what I mean. Why would I lie like that? I'm such a fucking liar. This whole video's a mess. He just popped open the beer, he's gonna beat me. Here I'm deciding, like, colors. Because I don't want the detail to be hidden, but there's so much black. So I don't think any of this shows up later as well. It was, I don't know, it was for fun. It was to make me more tired when this piece is finished. I didn't put any details on the shoes because I don't know how to draw shoes, and they looked good enough to me. Could he have had more bling? Absolutely. But I didn't feel like drawing all that. Got the Daphne color scheme going on here. God! I hate myself. Oh yeah, the sketch brush is back, so clap your hands for that. To give some highlights to all the metal looking stuff. And as you can see, I'm just kind of like scratching around, doodling, putting it wherever I feel like, because when you zoom out, it looks good. You know? And now I'm working on the fishnet stuff. And I use the tool in File Alpaca where like all these lines come up, and it makes it so much easier than drawing the lines freehand. And I use that sketch brush to make it look kind of like smudgy and dirty. I really like it. And then I turn the grid off, and then I clean it up. I think I changed the color later. I'm pretty sure I changed the color later. Oh damn, I forgot what my own piece looks like. Man, I gotta censor those damn toes. Does it make sense? No. But does it look good? Yeah. So, I'm gonna keep fucking doing it. I like how they turned out for not drawing fishnet a whole lot. I think they look really good. I like how messy they look. I like how they don't look very kempt, very neat. I like that. It gives it that grunge texture that I really like. So the sketch brush is definitely a new fan favorite of mine. Just making sure it all looks good. And then I changed the color to purple because I'm a moron. And then I changed to light, and I forgot some places to erase, so I cleaned those up. And then I think I changed it to like a darker gray. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, but I guess I'm adding some deeper shadows. And just kind of I just chose a color to add a deeper shadow. Most of the time I choose like a color on my piece to use as a shadow. And then I'm messing around with the settings until I get one that I think looks really nice. And then I blur it a little bit. Just to get rid of some of the sharper edges, but still keep that texture. And I tried changing the line art, and then I didn't like how it looked, so I changed it back to a black line art. And then I colored that. I don't even know how that happened, but I got Garfield's foot. I gotta censor that too, I guess. And then this is where I die inside because I have to make a background. Guess who doesn't draw backgrounds? This guy. This guy does not draw backgrounds. I don't like to draw backgrounds, but I thought she looked naked without one. I found a star brush I really liked, and it just kind of happened like that, so those stay. And she at first had as you can see, I originally had like a dark floor, but then I realized it covered up too much detail and it kind of blended in, so I changed it to a super light purple. I guess a lavender is the correct color. Then I'm playing around with brushes to see what looks good as like a shadow. And I do this for a long time. It's interesting to watch my own process back where it's like, damn girl, this looks like shit. But I eventually figure out like a brush and whatever I want. I like how it doesn't like completely cover up the background. Like the background and the foreground don't clash too bad. And then I wanted to add some like some shading to the bottom. And I tried adding white highlights here, but the setting that I had it on wouldn't allow it. So I said never mind. And I decided to personally add highlights. I used the sketch brush again to add these highlights, and I think they looked really nice in the end. Man, I was doing the feet part and I was like, man, if I put them on the toes, people are gonna go nuts. Because it doesn't look like shadows when it's on the toes, so I didn't put highlights on the toes. And then I put some purple highlights on her eyeshadow. And I think that looks really good. I didn't add an eye shine. Why? I think I just forgot. I also outlined the whiskers in white, and I'm glad I did because it really makes them stand out and not get lost. And then those are how the highlights look after you lower the opacity and then blur them a little bit. And I think it looks good. And then I made the horrible final mistake of highlighting her entire body in white by hand. I do it by hand. Why? I don't know. Does it look good? Yes. Was it worth it? No. Was there an easier way to do this? Most likely. Was I gonna take the time to find the easier way to do it? No, I wasn't. I just wanted to get it done, so I did it myself. Just outlined her entirely in white. And I kind of like how jaggedy it looks. I like how it doesn't look super even. But yeah, she's super pretty, and I love her. And it gives me a chance to look at everything up close to make sure that like I didn't miss any spots in the coloring process. I do go back and change a couple of them because I do see a couple that I missed. So actually outlining it by hand is kind of a blessing and a curse. Yeah, she's finally completely outlined. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun, and she turned out way cuter than I could have ever imagined. I will be posting her on my Twitter, so if you want a copy of her, feel free to download it from there. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry that this video turned into a shitstorm, but honestly, it's who I am, it's me, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I'll see you guys in a couple months. Later!